I make videos and I talk about interesting stuff. Tell me why. I don't know. A magnetic filament erupts. Oh, yeah, that's what this video is kind of about. April 7th, a filament of magnetism in the sun's southern hemisphere. It rose up and it erupted. And so the solar activity has been interesting lately. I made a comment the other day like, hey, there don't seem to be that many near-Earth asteroids on the board. And then, ding dong, I was wrong. There suddenly, the asteroid near-Earth board is totally lit up. Yo. Talking Good Night 1 and Good Zebras 1 and Gall Apples. Gall's not even a word. Anyway, yeah, so in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, we've had zip, 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 zipping on by. And we got more coming up. So, stay cool, Asteroid Fight Club. And please do your best to avoid World War III and civilization collapse. I made this in February. February seemed like a couple years ago. It was a totally different world back in February. Start, Valentine's Day. Anyway, what was I talking about? Mingzhu Helen Chen is like the only thing I think of when I watch Moon Knight, the crossover no one asked for, which is Sailor Moon Knight. I guess seems cool to me. Observation Post is letting us know the DOD for the USA is now printing 3D printing barracks. Roaches and black mold not included. There are storms happening in the Carolinas, and Katie Wheatley is hearing thunder, I think. And Danielle Diaz is letting us know another major politician has tested positive for the coronavirus. This now includes Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of other senators over the last few days. And at the end of the month, Pluto will go retrograde and eclipse season will begin. We'll get a partial solar eclipse in Taurus Monday. So I've been saying that like Mars in Aquarius is kind of like, Aquarius is technology. And so, the Marsy people are having very technology Marsy feelings. For example, in this almost the same minute, Kim.com and Bill Gates were yelling at me about climate change. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm not the billionaire here. Anywho. And if I understand correctly, one of the Jupiter-Neptune conjunctions, Vietnam War ended, and another one, World War II ended. So, let's all pray for peace. Hey, check it out. The U.S. Space Command, Space Force, and NASA are about to start working together on planetary defense. That seems like major news. Yeah, these are crazy days, dude, indeed. So please, stay cool. Emma Watson is in Texas. I'm totally in the mood to party, but I can't afford it. But I do have 4 beers. I can probably afford to go live later tonight if you guys are into that type of thing. Who knows what I might say? Who knows what I'm saying? What am I talking about now? I'm talking about awesome Oregon. Jeff Castle is a cool last name, dude. Absolutely stunning. Why don't y'all check out this sunrise view of tulips in the foreground and Mount Hood in the background from Woodburn, Oregon. Brendan Bachman shared this with their sister station, Portland PT. Okay. Pretty. Yeah, see, Earth is still pretty magical. Wonderful. Fantastic. That looks like a cool spring day. Everybody talking about outer space. There's another total solar eclipse coming across North America in 2024. So everybody, be ready. The last 7 days of Mars and Aquarius, you got Governor Abbott, Elon Musk, talking about how they want to turn Texas into Mars or make Texas more Marsian. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like Texas's favorite planet is Earth. What do I know? Hey, that storm I've been talking about that will start on the 13th and then last for like 5 days? The National Weather Service Prediction Center is now talking about it 6 days out, which is pretty big for them. Rarely do they talk about a storm 6 days out. Yeah, looking ahead to next week, a dynamic spring storm system is set to develop over the central United States and bring active weather to much of the country. The forecast map below, valid Wednesday morning, 4 to 13, depicts where some hazardous weather may be located. And the severe weather will probably be located somewhere near here. I'm talking about Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday. And today is Thursday, yes. And a lot of people have been talking about Jupiter and Pluto, or hot Jupiter. And so I want to make videos about that shit. Jupiter's far away, though. I get excited at cool spring days. And especially in Houston, you don't know how many you're going to have. Eric Fisher don't think heat is going to be any issue for the Boston Marathon this year. That's good news. Big plunge of cold air across the middle of the country and seasonable cool here likely. With any luck, let's hope for dry and 50s. Perfect for running. Bill Line, towing the line, I guess. This seems like strange fire behavior to me. Wildfire hotspot quickly develops north against the wind, before moving southeast with the wind. Perhaps whatever started it was moving quickly to the north? Question mark. Other ideas? Bill Line. Walking the line. I don't know. If you have an answer to what he's talking about, you can answer it in the comments. Yeah, there have been stories going around about Pluto's crazy volcanoes of cold that I want to talk to you about, but in a full video. And you've had massive hail from storm near Einor in South Carolina. Remember how I mentioned the sun had been waking up? Well, Dr. C. Alex Young, the sun excitement, exclamation point. Activity is picking up as we approach solar maximum, which should be around 2024, 2025. From March 30th to April 4th, we had 4M and 1 X-class flare. 2 particle events, 5 Earth and 3 non-Earth directed coronal mass ejections, with a lot more to come. And a look back with the SDO and 4 wavelengths, visiting it. And I think we may be getting hit by a minor geomagnetic storm today or tomorrow. We're on the lookout for it. But yeah, the sun had been going crazy, wild, with a lot of activity. Relatively, it has calmed down a bit, but it still put it on a show in many ways because it just had that magnetic filament tear off. I showed it to you at the beginning of the video. Don't you remember? You got a Chinese rocket photobombing auroras. And used to be a mystery, and they're like, no, it was a Chinese rocket, because now SpaceX, China, and I would guess the USA are firing off rockets like every day. Even North Korea, he keeps firing off missiles. Definitely since the 2020 grand conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, we have seen a giant uptick of rockets blasting off to somewhere. Where? I don't know. Yeah, dude, big severe weather storm coming up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. But hey, we've still got quite a storm going on now. Got the storm down here, and then here's your tail that we were watching for possible more severe weather. And then you got a lot of rain up here, and then you got snow and shiz over here. This is happening real time. Kind of like your face. See, that's a pretty big, impressive storm, in my opinion. Right now, happening. It's a lot of land that is getting wet or snowed on for Canada and the United States. But look how freaking crazy days the 10th to the 14th, 3 to 7 day hazard outlook looks. Yeah, heavy snow, high winds, lots of heavy snow, much below normal temperatures, and then heavy rain through here, and enhanced wildfire risk. And the wildfire situation keeps creeping me out. So you got like wildfire risk, super windy, and then super foggy. So it's all super weirdy. I think that's fog. No, I'm sorry, that gray is just wind advisory. The fog is a different gray, I guess. Colorblind. But yeah, it's high wind and wind. High wind and wind. And then the blue is winter weather. So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. And then you got tornado watches happening until 9 p.m. Eastern time for Richmond and Henderson and Virginia Beach. And Kill Devil Hills, that's a weird name. Kill Devil Hills. That's strange. Well, I wonder what is the story behind. Yeah, let's name it Kill Devil Hills. Interesting. Anyway, I'm just watching all the things. And this is day 7 of my April THORnews fundraiser. So I think I'm about to give you guys a lot of attention in the forms of videos coming out about stuff. Hope you can handle it. Anytime more than 100 people watch a video, I feel very grateful. So I get to feel grateful all the time. Yeah, here's mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. But shit's really going to get crazy in about 6 days. So buckle up and be ready. But you are Asteroid Fight Club, and you are awesome. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool.